Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. Before we start, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. My handle is @BethRoars and I hold loads of votes on my Instagram, so you guys can vote on who I react to. Also, please do check out my Patreon, which is patreon.com/BethRoars, where you can get some more exclusive content, you can get early access to my podcast, and you can also find out a little bit more about my scholarship fund for aspiring artists. All my reactions right now are based on my podcast guests, and actually I was lucky enough to see my podcast guest Elvete live, and they were also doing a show with Lacuna Coil, so I had to react to them. So these guys are from Milan and are gothic metal, and I love the aesthetics. As with Elvete, I love this kind of dual aspect with the punchy, epic female voice. It's also strong and ethereal at the same time, and then the distorted male vocal. Now at the moment she's up in her head voice, rather than a mix. It's pretty high, but she has great control. I absolutely adore this woman's mix, actually. See how open? That is. These creepy clowns. Don't like them. It's deceiving because the lower notes are a mix and it's so punchy sounding. She is closing her vocal cords properly. It's something I talk about a lot, and it can, dependent on the person, take a little bit of work. Some people naturally do it, some people don't. And it makes you have that full tone consistently up your register. If you lose that chord closure, then at certain points you will get a breathy tone. Can you hear when you get that punch and it's more of a mix? Like here is a mix. So what a lot of this style of music weirdly does something that's very similar to musical theatre, in that if you want this big open epic sound, a lot of metal does this. You have to keep singing on the vowel, singing right to the end of the note and putting that consonant right on the end. Now, some other forms of rock like grunge tend to close a little bit more or morph the vowels, whereas a lot of these dramatic rock styles will have, and metal styles will have a lot more of an open vowel and almost musical theatre / opera technique. I mean, these people can really sing. Ooh, fire. Oh, she's holding the fire. I would never be able to do that. I'm so clumsy. I would like set everyone on fire. Very cool. You and I. Now, that's really interesting because she's actually closing more on this lower stuff and then really popping the consonant. So you and, instead of you and I, you and I. And then the D, instead of and I, and I, which gives you this kind of punchy, interesting poppy sound. Also, if you'd like to find out a little bit more about his vocals, I am not the best person to ask about distorted vocals, although I have been learning a little bit, but go over to Voice Hacks. She is very, very good. There's nowhere else I wish I could be. Mountains high, dark river flows, the wind will blow, our fire will burn. She's singing about fire and she has fire. So this band had many different names before Lacuna Coil. Sleep of the Right and Ethereal were two of the other names they had. So solid. Her voice just sounds like a voice you can depend upon, like nothing will go wrong with it. I really enjoyed their live show and I really enjoyed watching this, and I loved the extra clowns in this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and also do check out the podcast. It's on all the podcast places, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.